Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, your boy Maverick, and I'm back to do another video, give you my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 3, Episode 8. As I've said before, the season gets better with every episode. The episode started out with Carly, Kalina, and Rasheeda out in New Orleans for Mardi Gras weekend. And I actually am digging the additions that Mona made to the cast this season, with the exception of Waka Flocka Flame. You can tell that he's just on the show. He just signed on to be on the show because his girl and his mother wanted to be on the show. So you know he's just being a happy camper of some sort. But I do like Tammy on the show. I like Deb on the show. I like Kalina on the show. And I like Young Jock on the show. So they did a good job with the additions to the show. With that being said, so they were out in Mardi Gras. Rasheeda was having a good time trying to escape all the bullshit that Kirk has been bringing upon her in Atlanta. But things got worse when her mother called her and told her that Kirk had a DNA test on their son Carter. Now, Shirley, why would you do that? You know your daughter's trying to have a little vacay and you're just gonna ruin her moment. You're gonna ruin her mood with that bullshit. You can wait till she got home. Like if it's me, wait till I get home because I don't want to hear that shit when I'm out trying to have fun. That ain't gonna do nothing but put a damper on my day, which it almost did. I will say that Rashida did manage to turn up to some extent. But keep that, it just reminds me of all the time with my mother. As soon as she finds out some shit that she wants to share with everybody, she'll call you, she'll bust in your room while you sleep and wake you up with that bullshit. Like, guess what? I'm like, bitch, fuck what? I don't give a damn I'm asleep. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit that you talking about. Wait a minute. Wait till I wake up. But anyway, so Rashida was handling, she was trying to have fun, and then Kirk ended up surprising her later on. I'm like, how the fuck did he know where she was? Clearly, the producers or somebody said something and told him where she was gonna be. See, that's the part of the show that seems scripted, because how would he just know where she is all of a sudden? Anyway, Mimi and Nico, Mimi has her trust issues. She's not believing. Well, she's skeptical about Nico receiving calls and texts from Agnes, the girl who she said that they fucked like when she was in high school, which I don't like it when Nico said that, oh, she went from me to Stevie J to Benzino. Bitch, you're implying that she did that over the course of 6 months or a year. If she fucked you 17 years ago, why are you talking about it today? And if it was 17 years ago, why would she be calling you out the blue? Something in the milk is not clean, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But anyway, yeah, she had trust issues with that, and she also skeptical about this sex tape. She's asking him, did he leak the sex tape? Yes, Mimi, he did. He leaked that shit. Anyway, Stevie J and Jocelyn. Stevie J was trying to make up for the bullshit that was in his phone when Jocelyn confronted his ass. And I feel like Jocelyn talked all that shit. Oh, I'm not fuck Stevie. He need to get his shit together. He need to do all this. He need to da, 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 da. And then as soon as he put those sweet nothings in her ear, she got in that fucking tub with him. And that's like a pattern for a lot of women. Like y'all talk this good shit. Oh, I'm just gonna stop caring. I'm gonna be thinking like a man, acting like a nigga. Da 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 da. All this bullshit. A dude do something, and your ass is back with him. Like, and that's the cycle. He knows he doesn't have to do much to get you back in the palm of his goddamn hand. And that's what Stevie did to Jocelyn. And it's like you females, y'all forgive and y'all forget way too soon, way too easily at that. And that's why these motherfuckers act up the way that they do, because they know that it does not take much to get your ass to forgive and forget. Furthermore, Carly, bitch, you was trying to be a hoe with that shit that you did. You gonna Photoshop Benzino's penis and then put up against Young Jock's non-Photoshop penis, trying to talk about some his stuff was small. Like, okay, first of all, you putting out to the world that this is what like you lying to the world that this is what Benzino really has between his legs, and it's not cool. Like, if you're gonna try to do some low down, dirty shit like that, if you're gonna be on some hoe shit like that, make sure you being an honest hoe about it, because you was being a lying ass hoe, and I ain't like that. Anyway, so Erica and O'Shea. I actually like the two of them together. That's why I hope they get it together and they get back together if they have broken up, because I like the two of them together. Besides, look, O'Shea can make some money. And he can be all the things that he's already to Erica, all the things that Scrappy wasn't, but he can always go make some money. He can go get a regular job like she has and make some money. And then if he's a fan favorite on this show, he can do appearances and make some money. Scrappy's never going to be the type of man that Erica wants because Scrappy doesn't know how to be a man because he was not raised how to be a man. He's still trying to be a man. Like he's maturing at a very slow pace. O'Shea clearly has already matured. His pockets are just very immature. His pockets are childish as fuck. But Erica, I understand what you're saying. You pretty much want him to produce, but you sat on your ass that you claim that O'Shea did. Both of y'all are sitting on your ass. He's not making any money, and you're just being annoyed by him not making any money. See, if it was me, I would have sat down and said, okay, you had your accident. This was a couple months ago. What are you doing now? What type of moves do you plan on making to progress in the future? What are you planning on accomplishing? How can I help you do it? But I'm not about to sit around and be irritated with your ass and then get even more irritated when you keep asking me for my card. Like that's not gonna happen. So Erica, I understand you're frustrated with him, but you have to be frustrated for yourself. You have big, beautiful lips. Use them to open up that mouth. Closed legs, I'm sorry, closed mouths don't get fed and closed legs do not get head. So I don't understand why she was just so pissed off, snapping off on him, but he didn't even know you had a problem with it until y'all had just gotten that argument. Like you said, you know what his situation was. Had you would have just opened up your mouth and told him, I'm having an issue with always paying for things, this never would have happened. So I understand your frustration, but you have to take accountability for your role for sitting there and not doing anything. But that's my review for Love and Hip Hop episode 8. Y'all just wrote the Maverick. Peace.